If you know us, you'll know that we absolutely love a family day out, and living in the south, one of our favourite places to go to is the Isle of Wight. The ferry crossing is so easy and my toddler finds it so exciting. We had a look around this little shop. This way you can pick up anything you might want on board, and I was very happy to see a fridge full of Jimmy's coffee there. Then we headed back to the car and waited to get on the boat, and Theo was very excited pointing out all the different cars. And then it was time to get on the boat, and I don't know why, but this thing always kind of makes me quite anxious, but everyone was directing really well on where to go, so you knew what you were doing anyway. But the best thing ever, we found a soft play on board, which I've never seen on a ferry ever, and it just made entertaining my toddler through the crossing a million times easier. They did have tons of seating area and a little cafe where they did like Costa coffee and other drinks and snacks, and I picked up this mango juice, which I'm not joking was the best thing I've ever tasted. And of course you have to stand at the giant windows and watch the waves. The crossing felt really quick. We went from Portsmouth to Fishbourne, and it really didn't feel like we were on there for long at all. And then we were off and ready to start our day, and we decided to go to Butterfly World, which was about 10 minutes away from where we got the ferry, and we got to see so many different little like animals. Theo really enjoyed this like mini beast handling, and then there was this ginormous spider which I absolutely bolted when it came out. We also got to feed some fish with a baby bottle on a stick, which I'd never seen before, but Theo really loved it, and it was definitely something different. Apparently this is the way that they traditionally do it, but my favourite thing by far was the butterfly room. There were hundreds of them, and they were just flying around everywhere, and they'd land on you, and it was just really sweet. By then we were definitely getting hungry, so we headed over to one of our favourite places on the island, which is the garlic farm, and we stayed there and had some food. We have been here quite a few times, and we always have to go to the shop and pick up a few bits. They have pretty much anything you can think of adding garlic to, they probably sell it. But I think we were quite reserved, and that was our little haul. And just like that, it was time to get back on the ferry to go home. Theo obviously ran straight to the soft play because he remembered where it was. And we just sat down, had a chill, we grabbed some snacks on board and just watched Theo play in the soft play. We spent the last part of the journey looking out of the viewing section at the front. They had these massive windows all around, and Theo got so excited when he'd spot another boat. It was so cute. And that was the end of our lovely day out.